Hello everybody all over the world. Hi and welcome to episode 229, the Panic Attack. So last time we did the Panic Attack, it was in March, so let's just go over that real quick and see what happened there. Hello everybody all over the world. Hello and welcome to HiGPS 202, the Panic Attack. He reloads and then, let's see. Hello everybody, 02, the Panic Attack, which is this gun. Here's how it works. You might be noticing there's 0 bullets inside the clip. That's because when you shoot, he reloads and then shoot. And you can reload up to 4. And if you have less health, let's say, if you have 1 health, shoots pretty quickly, but the spray increases. So pretty much the exact same. So, but you will notice a clear difference is that it reloads a lot faster, and also the reload animation is different. And also we can hold this thing as long as we want. See, it reloads faster and shoot. And also if we do the hurt me 2.5, we have 1 health. So this is all good and well and all. So that's pretty much the Panic Attack. Let's take a look at the stats here. I mean, since we did it last time, it's gone through 2 iterations. One with the Tough Break update. No, I mean the gunmetal. That's when they did a lot of stuff. That's where they increased the base firing speed. So the base firing speed of this thing is actually faster, or it's supposed to be that. And they increased the reload speed from 33 to 50%. And then they also added the switch 2 speed, which happened since the last time we did it. Let's see, when was the gunmetal update? There's no date. Alright, anyway, we covered it before the gunmetal, so it's gone through gunmetal, and now this, and so it's been a stage where we haven't covered it, basically, is my point here. So, is it still as bad? Because last time we concluded that this thing was sort of bad at everything. So far, there's like a couple of classes that can use this. Of course, it's the soldier can use this, Pyro can use this, Heavy can use this, and the Engineer can use this. So far, the only 2 classes that could use this, I would recommend use this, is the Engineer and the Soldier sometimes. I think the Engineer is the class that will benefit the most from this if you play a certain style, because Engineer's main weapon is kind of like the Panic Attack, while as for the others, it's a secondary. And yeah, just to give a quick little example here, like why would you ever use this? Like you see, like you do the pyro thing, like burn, air blast, and wait, hold on, there we go. When you can like do, let's say you have this thing, right? You can do this. I'm very good at this, by the way. God damn it. Well then, I'm a great pyro, as you can see. There we go, like that. Or you can do this with this thing. Long range. Not a good example with soldiers, but with scouts, you can do that. So there's really no, or you can just run the regular shotgun, which most pyros are doing. Like when I talk to Johnny in the podcast, he does like this stuff, get this thing. Pretty good. So there's really no reason to use this thing, because it's like, alright, time to shoot. Hold on, let me reload. Okay, there we go. And then, okay, shoot, and wait, hold on. And ha. And for the heavy, it's like, well, I have this. I have this, so I don't need shotgun ever. But with the soldier, you can kind of do it, like if you launch them and like reload a couple of times, and maybe because you switch pretty quickly. But then also you have a lot of different other stuff, like this one, for example. You kill him in 1 shot, and it's faster every time. And also, this thing isn't affected by the fact that the lower health you have, the more spray you get. So let me just give you an example here. So here, this guy will be my assistant. He will now mimic my movement. So let's see if I can get... Yeah, there we go. So we are now aligned. So let's shoot at boxes. All right, so I'm gonna turn up the volume so you can hear this. So the thing is, how it works is that he's gonna shoot whenever I shoot. If I shoot a rocket, he shoots one too at me because he hates me. All right. So let's compare a look at the sprays from full health and firing speed. All right, so. It's only after you've shot more than 6 bullets you can see that like this thing at full health might be better. However, you can't really control the burst much, but you can see it's pretty much the same, and the reload for the soldier is a bit longer. It's kind of like the same as the shortstop, where you reload all at once, but here like you reload faster and you reload before you shoot, so it's a bit different. So let's just take a look at half health, and then we're gonna move one spot, and let's see, do this. So now we shoot faster. You can see at this range, we would hit a lot less than we normally did. All right. So at 1 health, like the maximum increase thing, whatever. You can see it's... You can't see, but here it is. You can see the results. Pretty, speaks for itself. This is full health, half health, and almost dead. And these kind of mix between the two. So here's an important timing that a lot of people may not know. Let's see if I just do this. And then I have him turn around. He's gonna be facing me, right? So who do you think dies first if we shoot at the exact same time? Bot 48 wins every time. All right. Let me try with... Get it, Doc. Oop. Let me try at a bit of a greater distance. All right, so... 2, 3, ah! So, in a 1-to-1 situation, you always fucking lose in a pure shotgun fight. However, this weapon can be good in very rare situations where you like get up to people from behind. But the main issue with this weapon is what it's always been, and that is the fact that weapon spread increases as health decreases, meaning that you reload faster and you shoot faster, but you hit less. So it's bad. It's not reliable. Because it's called a panic attack, right? Panic attack. So when you're panicking, you never want to go, wait, hold on a second. Let me just, I'm almost dead, but let me just reload my gun real quick. Because the time to death in TF2, it's pretty fucking short. All right? So already just by looking at it, we can tell that this weapon is bad and you should never use it. Unless you play engineer and you use corners a lot and the enemy team is stupid and don't know how to look at corners, because if you play against players who know what they're doing, this weapon is shit. If you play against players that don't know what they're doing, every weapon is overpowered. There you go. But nonetheless, we have a show that we're gonna go through. We had a lot of, like normally, just looking at the amount of people who submit stuff, on how to submit stuff, we can tell if the weapon is good or not. And we got very few submissions, which means, like, every single time if a weapon has been terrible, we hardly get any submissions. If a weapon is good or overpowered, we get tons, we get fucking loads. But this time we don't get any, so it's a good indication too. But before we just say it sucks, we're just gonna look at some plays here and see if this is the case still. I mean, it's better, but still bad. Alright, so starting us off, it's the class that never needed to use this, and that was the heavy. And this is gonna be someone which name we're gonna see pretty soon. As soon as he gets a kill or something. So that was Eloresa, I think. Yep. Gonna be using the healing heater. I will fire this gun for 13 seconds and then run out. And keep in mind, Heavy has the main weapon, of course, the minigun, and you don't really need to use this at all, that much. So we're going to be seeing this being used a lot, like here. Oh, 2, 3, 4, oh, didn't kill. Hold on, let me, wait, hold on. All right, I'm almost ready. All right, shoot, shoot, shoot. And these guys are bad. Because this is like one of the Valve servers, I think, for the high pass, or the tough break update maps and stuff like that. And so far, you would have been a lot more successful if you just used the minigun and just attacked normally. But, nonetheless, alright, we're doing chip damage. Hold on, reload, reload, and... Ah! Ha! 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 Fuck, alright, hold on. Just a second, almost ready. Okay, Spy, you think you can get me? How about... Yeah, take the... Oh, you took the health back? Well, how's that gonna help you? Ha ha ha! Fuck it, alright. Oh, fuck, reload health, alright. Super speed! Ha ha ha! Yeah! Yeah! Get him good. Alright, so we picked up the health pick. Pack pick, whatever. Ha ha ha! You can't turn. You didn't turn around, so that. Oh, you see me coming? You see me roll in? How about? Oh, he just literally stood there the entire time. But we got him, and now we go back to this thing because this thing's actually good. All right, take him out. Take him out. Eventually, the soldier with the dart hit, but don't know how to shoot it. Really, really good. All right, so reload, reload. Do this. Alright, shoot, 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 shoot. Wait, hold on. Okay, full health. Ha ha ha, oh, a scout with the bat. The best! This, oh shit, a pyro, how will we ever heal? We won't. The end. This weapon is good in one scenario. That is when you're low on health, people don't know where you are, and you get the drop on them, and you get to stay close and kill them. That's the only time it's good. Because of like the increase, like you shoot faster but you hit less, but that's the issue. Like if you have low health, you're gonna die faster anyway, so if you know how the panic attack works, then you will not. Like against other players, if I see a guy with a panic attack and he's running towards me, I'm like, oh, this guy has low health, I'm just gonna shoot him. And then he dies because he's low in health, because you only attack when the weapon is better than the other. However, like in situations like this, it would be much better to just have used the minigun. And if you do the one-shot reload, that simulates, that's like slightly more effective than if you just used a shotgun and fired 6-shot and shot reload. However, when you're lower health, your spray increases, so you hit less, but you shoot faster, but you hit less, so you hit less. Meaning you do less damage, but you shoot faster, meaning you waste your ammo, meaning you will run out faster as well, having done less. Yeah, it's just bad. And this is like overusing it because it's a secondary, and like I said, for heavy, like this just goes to show, like if you had a sandwich, could have given that to the medic, and the medic's almost dead now. Would have had a sandwich, the medic's burning. The medic pick up the health pack. Medics have half health instead of full, and you actually haven't killed anyone. So, but then they're like, fuck it, we have a minigun called the healing heater, which is great. I'm just gonna shoot this heavy who's behind this bulletproof air. And then hanging around. Reload, reload. Get her back. Shoot, 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 shoot. And as you can see, for heavy, it pretty much speaks for itself that this thing is bad. Why does it even have it? And alright, because we just fired the panic attack, the other heavy just used the minigun and just killed us. Regardless. So, that was that heavy play. Not that great. So let's see how a soldier does. This is going to be Netrex using Dart Hit, Panic Attack on Upward. So he's going to be attacking here. We're in Gibbous for style points. There's a spy there. We'll be wasting the entire clip there. There's a Pyro who didn't really see him. Oh. Not sure what he's doing. He's almost reloading, I guess. Manual reload, mass race. Just gonna go up here and see that there's nothing. Alright. Soldier there. Oh, air shot! Send GPS. And you notice that he hasn't used the panic attack so far, and that's because the panic attack for the soldier is a secondary weapon and you gotta treat it as such. It's very easy to go into use the panic attack and just overuse it, and then overall do worse. Could be alright for if you're at full health and just load 4 rockets, or 4 clip, and then go around a corner and shoot. That could work if you're at full health, but rocket launcher would be even better. Oh, a spy. Alright, so now we lost some health. Let's see, take a look here. Okay, so we got 4 clip, and we're gonna shoot pretty quickly. We saw the spy somewhere. There he is. And we kill him because the spy was weak. So I guess you could say that is alright. I mean, if there's like players that are really low and you spray all over and there's a spy, then maybe. Like here, but you see, it didn't kill the spy, and now we hurt ourselves. You know, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. And that spy knows he's weak, and he could use the revolver, but he opts not to because he doesn't know that exists, and then he gets killed. He thinks he's a dead ringer, which he wasn't. He was actually dead. I think. No, we heard it. He's around here somewhere. And you got 9 health. 9 health. Grab the health. Oh shit, there's a spy. Better shoot him. But at least he got to kill Spooderman, which was the name of that spy. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So, still Netrix running the Dark Hit here, now on bad water. Sorry. Gets a nice kill there. Taunts for style points, obviously. There's something like he doesn't reload all the time. Oh, medic! Quickly! Panic attack! No! Alright, so let's watch that again, because that was just horrible. That's exactly what I mean. Like, you're panicking, and you're like, hold on, just wait, just let me just put... So let's see that again. We're gonna see the slow motion. First he goes and kills the soldier with, like, sort of an air shot. And then in comes the medic. He hits him once. He has 16 health. The medic picked up the health pack. He misses, and it's like, oh fuck, I'm in panic. Fuck, hold on, let me just reload. Because you know your health is so fucking low that if you shoot, you would probably like hurt the medic for like a good 4 or 6 damage at this range, right? So then it's like, okay, 16, a crit on 18, 17, fuck. And this, oh fuck, I'm out, and you just fucking wrecked, son. Medic just laughing at you. So, yeah. Doesn't help that you reload faster. Like, if you use the most shotguns, they're very reliable in the fact that as soon as you have them reload and you pull them up, you can shoot. But this one, it like, they try to add up with it to just, with the faster switch speed and all that stuff, but it really doesn't work. So, I think this is the Panic Police, and he said, well, it's an episode about the panic attack. No, wait, this is not Panic Police, I'm sorry. It's just called Panic. This is Daddy, I'm eating trash, and he's like, well, if I'm gonna use, you know, the panic attack, I'm gonna use that, and only that, as soldier. So, shoot, and you can see, a good, solid 26 damage, and 6 damage. That's like 32 on 4 clip shotgun. All right. Picking up the ammo, you can see, we did a good, almost 30 damage. Nice. Almost 30 damage. Sweet. That's a little over 20. I'm really bad at math, by the way. We did a good solid 3 damage. And Pyro over there. Let's get him. Yeah, we got him because the panic attack is good. Alright. So, just going around here, and we're still using this gun. We haven't run out of ammo because this guy actually knows how to pick up ammo. So we go see the sniper, and this is what we call the sneaky attack with the panic attack with only 2 bullets in the clip because you actually ran out and forgot to pick up ammo. So it's like, alright, so we only have 2. And then, use the rocket launcher. Use the rocket launcher because we ran out. Shit, 2 health. Hold on, just kill the demo. Alright, the rocket launcher had been way more effective 2 seconds you used it than using this gun. Yay, you won, you did it, good job. Alright. But it's always nice to see people getting creative with this. Like being creative to use this weapon. So we got the best strategy you'll ever see. We have a medic with Kritzkrieg, and we're a fat man. It's almost like if we had used the minigun, this would have been way better. But fuck you, we're using the panic attack. 54 damage, killed a sniper in 4 shots. Didn't kill that medic, but we will reload, and we will keep shooting. And sentry, how about we don't even care about that? Okay, hold on, let me reload. All right, hold on, let me reload. So we're gonna shoot at the medic, yeah. It's almost like normal shotgun. And then we just hold it and shoot, yeah. All right, going this way. And we're gonna turn off voice. All right, shoot the walls. All right, Tommy still have time. Because, you know, obviously we've been using our secondary for way too long. There's a pyro down there. Shit, steady, I'm eating trash, it's doing great. Kicking all the asses. Oh no, low on health. Better stand in the wide open where you can get sniped. No, he's gonna go and look at the medic. Get the health back, yeah. Got the health back. Life is worth living. Gonna snipe that. Good, you know, 9 damage. Really worth it. Going around the side here, there's a pyro. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I'm shooting again. Oh wait, hold on. And we shoot. Wait, hold on. Almost ready. Okay, ha. Oh shit, he's gonna use the minigun. Well, how about because I softened you up with my gun and I killed you with the Tommy's fuck. That was just stupid. Alright, so Pyro, right? Pyro, also one of the classes. Like we've seen Heavy, there's really no reason for Heavy to use it because you have the sandwich, and there's no real reason to use it as a Pyro because you have reverse shooter, shotgun, and flare gun, and scorch shot, and detonator. In fact, every other gun but this one is good for Pyro. And I'm not sure if you saw that, but we fired a lot of shots. Oh, 1 health. Alright, it's like, medic, heal me. Heal. Oh, fuck. Alright, get the spy. Yeah, that's how you heal up, getting that random crit. All right, 5 health. Shit. All right, let's go back to spawn. Back to spawn, here we are. Okay, so we're holding this, we're ready. Like, if you just peek around the corner like this and you shoot and you go back and you use the flamethrower, then it's all right. Then you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, retreat. Retreat if you retreat. Well then. So the next one is going to be Super Glue Tube, and it's going to be the first engineer replay of this. Man Melter is better than the panic attack for the Pyro, because it actually does the stuff. So he's going to be using the lasers. He's also an engineer with robot arms. The panic attack, the battle NG, as many would call it. All right, so half health. You see, we did a good. Actually, did some damage there. That's all right. So this is on Snowy Coast, one of the new payload maps. Did a good solid damage there. Oh yeah, you just use the pistol, yeah, because the pistol's still good. See that the enemy team sucks, so therefore the panic attack is good. So 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna punch you instead. There we go.
Easy operation.
You know a gun is good when it's like you're shooting people in the back and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna punch them. Oh, we're low on health. What do we do? The gun's better at low health, and also worse. It's better and worse at the same time. Which means you could just say, fuck it, and not have it do anything. Like, why does it have to be a health-related thing? Like, what I would like to see is, a tweak for it, is that you remove the fact that you increase the spray, but you add it so that, like, if you have more than half health or something like that, it shoots slower, but if you have less, it shoots faster. So at higher health, it's worse, and at lower health, it's better. That would be probably the better way to do it, and you still can have like this reload thing. But it's like, it seems like they're trying too hard with the gimmick stuff, because, oh, you reload faster, and you switch faster to it too, so they try to like negate the fact that what made it bad in the first place, when they could just altogether just remove it and just go for a different approach. That would be better. Like, The problem with it before was like, oh, you switched to it too slowly and you had to reload it, and the reload took too long, you were never ready. So then it's like, oh yeah, so that was an issue, so we made it so that you switch to it faster and you still have to reload before you go. But the issue is that you have to reload it as you shoot, and that's like I said before, wait, hold on, I'm not ready when you're panicking, when you're low on health. So far, from what we've seen, if you look at the amount of diamond time and the amount of time he's actually shooting and reloading, he is actually achieving less damage output than he would if he would just run like either Widowmaker or shotgun or anything really. So it's not really utilized as well. But, oh, friendly engineer, yeah. Upgrade that shit. Level 2 outside enemy spawn is the best strategy when the team sucks, obviously. I mean, if the team knew what they were doing, you would be dead by now. But you can see blue team is utilizing the strategy called standing in spawn and shooting out at the people that are defending strategy. It's a strategy that you don't die, but you also don't win. Oh, low in health. Grab the health. Hold it. And fire! 1, 2. Fuck, alright, just use the pistol. Use the pistol, the blaster. 2. Alright, fuck. Alright, so hold on. Reload. And oh, random crit. Yep, that's what we're banking on. We're banking on the random crit. Fuck. Shit. 17 to 6 health. We're low in health. We're not gonna use the panic attack because it sucks at long range because we don't want to die. Okay, so reload. And witness the power of 15, that's almost 20 damage. Oh, and then followed by death. But also, like, the round's almost over, so it's just like, normally just 1 life, but this round's pretty short, so go out, try and kill the scout, can't hit him. And that's also, like, an issue, like, if you're shooting someone at full health, and then they lower your health, like, with the force of nature, and then you get knocked away, you're gonna hit for even less, because you shoot faster on the, like, the effective DPS and effective usage of bullets goes down the drain. But it sounds cool. Absolutely sounds cool. Alright, so we're going to the last demo before we go over to the replays. We don't have that many replays either. Because like the weapon is pretty much what we covered in the last episode. It's pretty much the same, it's only slightly not as terrible. So this is Super Glue Tube, gonna be running around as Pyro Man. With a really dank weapon. This is a heavy, and he's going to be using this as a secondary with a primary as the shotgun. Oh, wait, he switched to it, but he didn't decide to use it. Going to be extinguishing that guy, get some health back, but that's always nice. Extinguish him too. Ah, at full health, nice. He will make this jump eventually. Yeah, there he is. Oh, a demo, wait, hold on. Air blast. Shit. And then he's gone. He's gone, because it's too late. You can't use it. You can't use it like that. It's like, air blast, wait, hold on. Fuck it, I'm just gonna, wait, hold on, wait, okay, air blast, you, fuck, heavy, run away, alright, so we're gonna go back eventually, and, wait, I wasn't ready, he wasn't ready, right, try, fuck, and, fuck, and, let's try that again. Oh, the heavy! Shit, air blast. Run away. Let's not use the panic attack. Alright. Alright, so, well then. Try to, okay, so we made the jump. And we haven't really seen the panic attack be great at a lot. We've seen him lagging. This is high pass, by the way. Ah, I got the sniper, yeah. Alright. Ah, taking out the mini sentry, we're taking a little bit of damage, and will we make a panic attack attempt? No. Yes, I mean, wait. So we pull it out and we switch it back, and we don't really do a whole lot with it. We have a heavy who's saying hello to the medic there, killing that scout. Yes, so we got up there. Engineer. Burning him. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Oh. I think this replay here, or demo rather, illustrates pretty well like the issue with it. It's like if you try to be very technical with it, it punishes you for switching weapons a lot. And I think like switching weapons is something Valve wanted you to do because they added, or they reduced the speed to switch between weapons. But this weapon just doesn't work that way because you have to reload it first. I mean, it works for the Beggar's Bazooka because the Beggar's Bazooka is a primary weapon and it does a shit ton of damage and it's not affected by your health. And the sniper's on fire and he decides to let him live for a little bit. Oh, this was also pretty cheeky. He's like, medic 1, 2. The medic's like, I'm a friendly. And then Dr. Phil's cankle just kills him. This is fun. He's like, the dodges. How are you gonna deal, huh, sniper? Whoa, look at this dodge. Look at this dodge. Ah, you can't hit me. And you're dead. Sweet. And the super glue tube, top fragging like a boss. Like people say in chat, this weapon really not useful for any classes except engineers. Sometimes, very rarely, depending on your style, or soldiers, very rarely too. But it's not. The weapon isn't what it's supposed to be, right? It has the wrong stats to be good. So we're gonna go into the one and only user submitted replay before we go into my replays. So we get closer. So this is gonna be none other than the Panic Police. Here he is, and as you can see, he's a policeman. There we go, with the police hat and everything. Sweet. So it's gonna be playing here on Badlands, a 7 versus 8 matchup. And we will see just how he decides to use this weapon. So he's going to run the degreaser, and he starts off with, you know, reloading all 4 shots. That's like, I guess you could say the opener he can do. But is it better than Flames? The answer is no. It is never better than Flames. I think that was a reflect on the sniper, maybe. It doesn't matter. Killed him anyway. Wait, hold on. Reload. 1, 2, 3. Okay, killed him. Spy down there. Ha 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 ha. He's still alive. Don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. And air blast, and wait, hold on, and you reload all the shots, so. And fixing that medic, fixing that soldier. Oh, the phlogiston. How will we ever deal with such an. Oh. That's how you do. You just kill them when they don't pay attention because they're bad. So there you go. Oh, see a sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. Reload, reload, reload. Ah, and reload, reload, reload. Shoot, 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 shoot. To reflect again like balls. Can't do it. But surprise attack! Ha! Got him. Nice work, reflecting those sticks. And you can also do the 1 reload shot every once in a while. It can kind of work sometimes if they're really low and you don't have that much health, so the spray isn't that big. And if that was the best reflex if I ever saw any. Almost as good as mine. Alright. Now we're going to go on over to my replays, and we're going to look at the panic attack and see just how much it sucks. And this is with a lot of you guys, so some of you might recognize your names here. So we're just going to be using this. The replay isn't that long. So I used the Nostromo Napalmer just because it looks cool, and I crafted it. Then we get an Uber, we go in with everything, just burn everything that we can. And we see an engineer here, and we're gonna go and take out his teleporter, and we're just using the flamethrower as we normally should, and wait, hold on, ha, 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 fuck, alright, hold on. Yes, 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 it took me 6 bullets to kill that pyro. With the regular shotgun, it might have taken 1 or 2. And then we just die. Not a big surprise. So, it's becoming pretty clear that this weapon, as soon as you start taking damage and you're at like mid-range, it sucks really bad. So it's also bad like getting close because you won't get close to dudes unless they're bad. And if they're bad, everything is good against them, so that argument doesn't hold up. And I don't think competitive bans weapons that are just bad that nobody uses because there isn't really like anything broken with this. I remember seeing like something about like you could use the cow mangler and take out sentries and like jump in and be weak and like use it, but that's like airstrike and direct hits better at that. You don't suicide doing that either. So, but yeah, here we are attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. Wait, 2, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Okay, shoot and fuck it. So once again, let's take a look. Because here's the thing: I was low on health that entire time, which means my spray was fucking bullshit. And as a pyro, when you are like low on health and the enemy's there, you kind of want to zone them out and you want to like use the mid-range normal uploads. And the thing is why it's fucking up is because replays suck. So apparently it reset all the way back here. That's okay, we'll just go on really quickly. Alright, so here we are. Gonna rewind a little bit. And then we'll go through some more. God, replays are great. Alright, so here we are. So let's take a look here at this this engagement. So we start off by reloading before going into combat, and then we light people on fire. We get a nice reflect on that dude, and we burn him and take him out. And here we're fighting this other guy, right? So let's just turn it down a little bit so you can watch this. So we shoot first, and we get launched on top of him. And we're loading everything, and we shoot him, and we miss a lot. And we keep having to reload, and we shoot, reload, and then like, fuck it, we're gonna use this, and then like a scout kills us, so. It's bad. It's as bad as I was. Right there. Should have ran away. Should have bravely ran away. So, we're still on defense, still on pyro. Burn dudes, because burning is fun. We see aren't the flames we get. So, reload before going in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so that's a good one. Oh, there's a heavy. Oh, we have to wait until the shot goes over before we can switch weapons. So we just air blast this medic around. Try to follow him. Wait, hold on. Wait. I want to see some descriptions on this. Burning everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. And nice reflex. Oh, there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Shit. Oh. And that's like the main issue. If you encounter a situation where you're low on health, you got to close the distance, and you have to reload a lot. But if you like, 1 shot isn't gonna be enough, and 2 shots isn't gonna be enough. So why not just go all the way to 4, and hope to God that the faster firing speed will get you the kill, even though it does like 20 damage. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I see like people talking about banning getting competitive, and they're not talking about the panic attack. They're talking about something else that does headshots. Panic attack does not do headshots. All right, so to finish everything off, we're gonna go into the last replay, and it's gonna be we're gonna see soldier. We haven't seen that much soldier either, or engineer, but I think it applies to pretty much everything. You're getting a good view here of what the issue is. So I got a lot of kills here, and this is Powerhouse. I really like this map. So this is also with viewers and stuff. A bit while back. So here we go. So we're gonna go and just do some rockets here. Just do some light spam at first, and then we're gonna go around, rotate to the side. We're gonna do a pyro heavy that decides to melee. That's a bad idea. Maintaining soldier basics, shooting, staying above targets, shooting down. Random crits for the win, obviously. Oh, now we have to use this because we're out of rockets. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, hold on. And yeah, getting them. Mini crits. If you take mini crits, this weapon is great. Sweet. Alright. Gonna smack you. Keep smacking you until... Oh, there's a heavy there with the Fist of Steel plus additional damage. I kill him in 2 hits because you're really weak. And what was that? The fuck was that? Oh, nice field of view there. There we go. Oh, here's the heavy we talked about. Here he comes. There goes the medic flying. Whee! Boom! Air shots. Kinda. Maybe not. Alright, so going after the scout, we can see that we're... Wait, hold on. Ah! Whip him in the ass. Make him take it. Reflected rockets from Pyro Friend saves the day. And if you've ever tried using Beggar's Bazooka and a Panic Attack together, you're gonna have an awful time. Beggar's Bazooka kinda works. Panic Attack does not. Mainly because the Beggar's Bazooka does some damage at long range and has splash damage. This the Panic Attack doesn't. So we're gonna whip our medic into shape, and then we're gonna go attack. Whipping people into shape. Do the jump. Okay, and keep shooting rock. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, I missed a lot. Bullets. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I think we got it. Yay, victory. Okay. That was the Panic Attack. Not a very good weapon, by any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty bad. So, let's see. If we go back and just take a look at the stats for this thing, right? The main issue is the thing in red. Weapon spread increases as health decreases, right? That is just such a huge deal because you're gonna waste ammo on basically not hitting stuff. And it's kind of like, you know, the equalizer, where it's like damage increases as user becomes injured, right? You can see this here. It is like, okay, so it's like the similar, but here it's listed as an upgrade. And here it's listed as a downgrade, but it's the weapon spread. So I think what I would like to see how it works is if you remove the spread penalty overall, it has the same spread. But if you're at half health, it fires, or let's say 75 health or 75% health or something like that needs tweaking. But basically, if you're at full health, it shoots slower than the normal shotgun. And if you're overhealed, it shoots terribly slow, like insanely slow. But if you're at low health, it just shoots faster, right? But you still have to reload the thing before. I want to see that and see how that works, because as it is right now, it still sucks. Like, I normally didn't even want to do this weapon because I knew it's like, as long as they keep fixing the weapon in this regard, that like you can give it as much faster reload speed and deployment speed as you want. The fact that the weapon spread increases when your health increases when your health decreases is the fucking problem why it's bad and never good ever. Right? So that's like the bad lot of what we're gonna cover. This was suggested or I've been asked for a lot. So next week it's gonna be. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna be. It's going to be something like this. It's gonna be the demo night episode only. So that means you have to play Demo Man, not use any explosives. You can use whatever shield you want and whatever sword you want, or melee, whatever melee you want. But preferably shields or swords of any sort. But I will allow everything. So that's going to be the episode. Pure demo night, because there was a lot of shields that were changed. They changed a lot, so we'll see. Is it good or is it still bad? Or is it fun? That's the thing. Like, a weapon can be bad, but it can still be fun. The Panic Attack is unfun and bad, but it sounds and looks cool, right? So with that, there wasn't a raffle last time because Steam trading sucks because of like the authentication system and stuff being broken. I think it works this time, so we're gonna do our raffle here, and we're gonna do one winner, but there's gonna be double prizes because we didn't have one last time. So yeah, next topic, demo night. One life demos or replays are welcome, and kick ass with it. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye and good.